Dollz, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How y'all doing? As you can see, I'm presently in my pajamas. I'm about going to bed, but I cannot sleep if I don't let this out because it's for my neck. Like seriously. In this video, I'm going to explain to you why and how I almost fought with the BABANA here in this Douala. It is for my, I say it's crazy. But you know what to do. Before I go further, subscribe, like this video, and click on the notification bell so you get alerted whenever I post new content. For those who do not know me, or for those who are new here, I am Numen Carlos, your favorite content creator based here in Douala. You can catch me in my other social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat using the username Numen Carlos. For those who don't know, I sew. Oh yes, I do sew. I do custom made pants, shirts, and so many other stuff that you bring to me and I recreate and then give it back to you. That's what I do. And for that reason, for a person who is here in Douala, I always have to go to Marché Congo to get the fabric, or also go to the market douche and other places to get the accessories that I have to use to accessorize the clothes you need. So on this day, I decided to go to the market to get fabric, sew a pants that this client of mine has requested for. Now this I don't come for morning time, all in the okay, everything's on track, on point, and all that. This day can be a nice day. Client don't ask trouser. I don't cop this as sweet and all of that. Look, you have to know, I hardly get angry, but I easily get angry. That's one thing you need. But I had to get something in Dokoti for those who know Dokoti, because you can leave from Dokoti and then you go directly to Marché Congo, Douche, or all those other places. And you can still leave from where I am. I'm at Lokbesu, for those who know it. You can leave from Lokbesu here and then directly go to the market. But since I had to pass in Dokoti to do something or get something, I decided to use that route instead. So I started in Dokoti and I got the things I like getting there. And I go down, there's a place down in Dokoti where you can take bike to go to the market. There, people are always like, Marché Congo, Marché Anatole, all like it's the market itself. So I get down there to get a bike. It's almost raining. So the first bike I see, I'm like, I'm just going to take it no matter who it is, because truth be told, I don't like taking babanas. I'm sorry if this might be a little bit derogatory, the term, but that's how we call them here. And calling them that way in this video, you easily understand or know those I'm talking about. I don't like using them because they have a very terrible reputation with the way they use the road and all this stuff. You know, they're just so reckless and nonchalant. I go down there, it's almost raining, and I'm like, oh, the first bike I see I'm gonna get. And I see a bike guy. He's with a girl. I want to do fast, so I take a Bashima because it's gonna be faster. So I'm like, Marché Congo, and the guy's like, okay, Mondonpa. I get on the bike. It's smooth, everything is okay. We pass through Kululung and all these other markets, the normal routes to go to Marché Congo, so I have no problem. We pass through the mosque and all this stuff. Then he directs himself to go to Anatole, because normally the girl who was on the bike was also going to Anatole. He reaches Anatole and drops the guy. I'm like, okay, continue with me. I'm not going to Anatole. I'm going to Marché Congo. That brother woke up, say, you're not talking, you go Marché Congo, no, nothing. You say you go Anatole. I'm like, guy, I said I'm going to Marché Congo. Even the girl with the bike knows that they go Marché Congo, because she turned and she told the bike rider herself that, man, it has to keep Marché Congo. No, that bike rider said, you know, turn nothing. So he say he going to Anatole. I'm like, I do not even say Anatole, because first thing first, I didn't even know this girl was going to Anatole. I came there. That's where people take bikes to go to the market, because when you're there, people go to Marché Kululung, Anatole, Marché de Fama, all that stuff. There at that place in Dokoti there, you can easily take bikes to go to all of these places I just mentioned. And Marché Congo is one of those places. So when I reached there, I said Marché Congo, and this guy said, okay. And first things first, I said Marché Congo, just 300 Marché Congo. So obviously he heard 300, but you want to tell me you do not hear Marché Congo? Are you fucking crazy? The guy said, enough at this certain extent where he came down. Now look, I just shift. So when I'm going to the market, I always try as much as possible to shoot from the sun because of how things are going to be. So I want to show you how I was dressed that day. I'm presently in my pajamas, but I can't dress the way I was dressed, but I'll just show you how my head was. So to shoot from the sun, this is how I was. No, I had my mask on, I had glasses on, and I had a cap. You know, it's so dusty here in Douala, and when you shave, let me take this off and continue. That's how it was. You know, it's so dusty here in Douala, and when you shave, you try as much as possible to keep this area clean and protected from the sun. So I had to put this mask on to avoid the dust, because when you're on a bike, you know, it's so dusty, and when you're on a bike, it's running with speed and all this stuff. The dust can accumulate here, and then you're going to have breakouts and all of that. So I had a mask on to protect that. I had my glasses on for dust and the wind, and I had a cap on as usual. I always have a cap on to avoid the sun, because you need to stay away from the sun as much as possible. So that's how it was. So maybe when this guy saw me, he felt like, I'm one of these people that want to intimidate. Man, forget it though. I know so well that I'm very demure. I'm so courteous. I am on point. demure, whatsoever. You know what I'm talking about. I'm so demure, I'm so cutty, I'm so bored, you know. This is how I grew up. I grew up in that way. But let me tell you something. I was born in Old Town Bamenda and I grew in Rendezvous. Meaning say, I feel Chris where time for Chris wish.
Calme-toi, chérie. S'il te plaît, calme-toi.
It's not because I grew up with all the lovely things that life had to offer that it means I can't be crazy. Oh my speaker just went off. That it means I can't be crazy, and that's one thing that I failed to know. So this guy came down from his bike and I was like, "Tell me pay. Try to get to Batia Anatole. Try to get to Masha Congo." Mind you, from Anatole, Carrefour Anatole to Congo is just a walk. It's just a walk. But I could normally take that walk, but I was just like, no, this guy's abuse a lot. If I decide to do this stuff, it's going to be like he has won and he might do it to the next person. So I was like, I said to myself that, this person don't even know person the filter. He came down from his bike. So when he came down from his bike, now I removed all the things I had. I took off my glasses and I took off my mask to show him that I'm not afraid. But man, now BABANA they talk about though, not wanting to be stereotypical again. These guys always move with knives, from what I heard. So I was like, having to make the things so they might move knives to me, because I was, with all the courage I had, my heart was still in my stomach. So the guy kind of went back up, shakara. So I was like, you're crazy. To a fool, say, to like you, I think you're not correct inside. This girl is just from saying she heard me saying I'm going to Congo. So you heard 300 francs, but you do not hear I'm going to Machi Congo. Are you crazy? I don't crazy if I went back here. I don't crazy if I went back. So if you know 285 for you, either you take me, go leave me for Machi Congo, or I give you 150 for you. Cross for the other side for road, take motor or bike. They go leave me for Machi Congo. I'm at say never ever. I'm gonna pay you like 300. I'm like, you're not going to play shit with me. I said I created scandal. Bitch, call me Olivia Pope. I created scandal. That's what people that stand the look. I say yes. I've done crazy before I wear back. I've done crazy before I wear back. They see me so. Don't mind the way they wear clean clothes. I be that crazy people the way they wear clean clothes, because this what I did for years. I don't care. I don't have a shame. I can fight anywhere. I can fight. Do I not get no power? But this mouth is what is gonna help me always. That BABANA woke up and I started talk with other BABANA people then for country talk. They can't say, I explained them. I got this bike guy saying I'm going to Machi Congo. The girl who was on the bike said she's going to Anatole. And she fucking heard me saying I was going to Machi Congo, and she has said this very thing to the bike guy that's why I said I'm going to. But that bike man said, yeah, nothing. So I was like, this guy said he didn't hear anything, but he heard me say 300 francs, because normally the girl paid 250 francs. But me, I paid 200 francs. So like, you heard 300 francs, but you didn't hear Congo how? Because normally, if you know I said 300 francs, then obviously you heard me saying Congo, because you go expect 250 francs just the way that girl paid 250 francs and not 300 francs, because I said 300 francs, Machi Congo. So you hear 200 francs, but you know, yeah, Congo. I tell them, say, go up, calm down. I don't feel give that boy that money. I don't feel. The guy started wasting my time. I was like, look, I'll give you 5 minutes. After those 5 minutes, I'll throw 150 francs on you, and I'll cross on the other side of the road, take 150 francs, and then move us to Congo, and you'll not do anything to me. That guy say, hey, you will kill me. I said, you'll not do anything to me. After they talk so much, I had to from my belly, because and if you go slap me there, well, I start no get power. Thank God, as they say, with all the scandal, all the shouting that I shouted, you have these council guys that always control the traffic, always tries to stop these bike guys from standing where they don't have to stand, all those stuff. It drew the attention of one of these council guys. He came over. I was like, "Qu'est-ce que c'est passé?" Then I stopped the French and I used the best British accent I could come up with. I was speaking in French and I was speaking in English. Mind you, I speak French so well, but I started speaking in English. It was a mind trick game that I was trying to do. So I spoke in English. I was like, I told this guy, said I was going to this, blah, blah, blah. He has left me here, blah, 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 and he's trying to bully me for reasons I don't understand. So he turned and asked the bike rider, what's the problem? The bike rider said, I said I'm going to Anatole. I know I go for Congo. I don't reach now for Anatole. I don't change destination. I said, no. I didn't say Anatole. I said Congo. And mind you, Congo is just a few steps away from here. I can actually walk to the Congo myself, but I will not do it, because if I do it, it's going to give this guy wings. It shows that it's something he has been doing, but he has met the wrong person to do. He will carry me, take me for Congo, or I give 150, take 150, go Congo. The county police asked him that, okay, what's stopping you from taking him to Congo? Congo is just a stone throw away from here, so what's stopping you from taking him there? He said, no, get enough carburant. I was like, you had carburant really from Dokoti to Anatole, but you don't have carburant that's going to take you from point A to point 8.5. are you crazy? So the council police say, "Monte c'est la moitié de la partie de là-bas." The Babana say, "Non, je ne veux pas." I said, "Okay, take 150 francs and then go." He said he does not want the money. Now because people that be there, like for take that 150 francs about give to use and buy my Alaska or buy my Tapico. So I was trying to act a little bit classy and let me not go against my word. So I 150 francs because I shoot that for his skin. Yes, I did that. I took that 150 francs, shot it on him, crossed on the other way, took a bike, and went up to Congo. It was so easy. I would have done that a very long time ago, but these guys, this Bamana, they don't abuse people for a very long time. They have been doing trash. I cannot count the number of times where I have taken one of these riders, told them I'm going to so and so destination. They reach midway and they're like, they don't know where I'm going to. And they expect me to pay them the amount I thought I was going to pay them from the start. Very big example. I'm like, I'm going to Deido, and then you reach the Panda area, and you don't know where Deido is, and you expect me to pay you the amount I have to pay you for going to Deido. You're crazy here. They've done it for a very long time, and I'm like, the person, so either we die for year or we separate in good terms. And who won? I did win. I won that battle thanks to that counter police guy. But I said I gave him 5 minutes, and I was serious. If that 5 minutes had died, I would throw that 150 for his skin, cross to the other side of the road, take my bike, go Congo. It was doing waiting. And mind you, when he was saying all that his nonsense, like, I go to wait first, I was like, if you try, I'll call the police on you. Yes, as a Cameroonian, you can actually call the police on someone who's threatening you. And I could do it. And the police is not even far from there. We are at an atoll. The police station is at New Bell. I could do that, but I just wanted to set record straight. And this is something that you guys in Douala should be able to do. Me, the Babana, no claim for head, because if they claim for head, they could be castles. Because these guys, they are crazy, believe me. They are crazy, but they just need someone crazier than them. And that day, I decided to be crazier than them. I said, I've been crazy before I went back. They brought me for Old Town, I go for rendezvous. Don't try me. Though I was not a quarter kid, I was not one of these crazy kids out there, but I always linked out with some people, and I have 1 or 2 characteristics from somebody who was born in Old Town and grew up in Rendezvous. If you're a Bamenda, then you know these places. This is one of the battles I've been winning, and there's so many others to come. All these bullies who feel like they can do trash to people and go free. That period is over. It don't end so, because from now on we go the battle and back to back. You do me bash, I give you both. Not the physical fight though, because when you look at me, I don't even have the power to start fighting. But when it comes to verbal fight, man, I will tell you the way they born you, born your mommy, born your picking, born all man for your family. Tell you the way your mommy meet your family. I'm gonna give you your genesis to your revelations, so don't fucking play with me. Okay, dolls, this is it. This is the story time of how and why I almost fought with a Babana here in Douala. Thank you for getting this far with me, and you know what to do. Like this video, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so you get alerted whenever I post new content. You can catch me on my other social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat using the username Lumen Carlos, because I'm always gonna be present there when I'm not here. And you can also write me, give me ideas, give me topics, story times, or other stuff you want to talk about, so we talk about them here. So catch you next time for more fun and amazing content. Ciao.